Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I am actually recording this video much later than I had hoped, but today has been like stupid busy. And so I'm not looking as fetching as I would probably prefer to look. But that's where we're at. So, today got up really early, went and got haircuts for the husband and the child, and it was the most traumatic experience ever for my dear child. And he's gotten his haircut before, but like this one had to have been the absolute worst. So like Chris and I are literally like holding him against our bodies as she's trying to cut his hair, and I mean, she did the best job she could. She nicked his ears, but because he kept like moving around and like hitting his head, and so it's kind of a lopsided haircut, but it is better than it was. Then went and saw our grandparents and had breakfast out there. And then our 87-year-old grandfather, um, caravanned over the entertainment center that he was making for our living room, our handcrafted entertainment center. So he did all of the work on it. It is lovely. I will see if I can post a picture on here for you or not. Absolutely love it. And he's 87, and he did that, and it's amazing. But so we did that, and then I went and got my nails done. Hello. So, and you know how you just feel better? You just feel better when your nails are done. I mean, I always feel that way after a pedicure. And this girl that I know does nails. Her name is Renee Jones, and she was magnifique. And so I was thinking I wanted to do acrylic nails, which I always think I want to do acrylic nails, and I like them for like 3 days, but then afterwards I just hate them, and then I end up taking them off myself, which I don't know if you've ever had fake nails or not. I don't remember, but it's totally a horrible idea. And so, and my nail beds are really tiny. I don't know if you can see that. They're like, my nail beds are so tiny. But, and I will put in a link below her Instagram, and you can follow her because every set of nails she does, she Instagrams. But she is very wonderfully priced. I mean, it's a win-win. And the conversation was great. And I think that she and I are going to end up being besties for life. So I'm excited about that. And then what you're not seeing right now, I strategically placed myself in the room so that you couldn't see how the hall closet has just exploded in the living room or the dining room area, dining, living room, whatever people call it. And so I had high hopes for working on that, and then I've been crafting. I made a wreath, and then I got this crazy idea when I cleaned out the closet. I found like 3 mirrors and a couple canvases that I had apparently shoved in there. So now I'm crafting for the kitchen. I don't know why I do this to myself. I stay up late at night on Pinterest, and it never turns out. Like, it looks in my head, and then I get to that point where I'm like, why didn't I just buy it? Why didn't I just go to the store and buy it? So I am currently, as far as I know, off book for my first scene in the play, which is going really well. I'm actually acting in that first scene with my senior year English teacher, and I really like him a lot. You know how you never know, like, they're your teachers, and so they're kind of like over there, and you don't really know much about them. But now that we're working together in this play, he's hilarious and so much fun. I really enjoy him. I'm really excited about it. So I was at play practice the other day, and I talked about wanting to infiltrate the CCPA, and I kind of like dropped a nugget just to kind of see what people would say, or so I dropped this nugget about like, oh, how do you get involved more with the CCPA, or like, what should one do, drop, to get involved? And there is a chance I might be directing next season. I'm so excited. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna direct, and I've got like 3 or 4 scripts I'm interested in. But this entire weekend, I was supposed to be focusing on memorizing my lines for my second scene, which I haven't even started yet. And so that might not work out well for everybody involved. Oh my gosh, I should totally talk about the things you talked about in your video. I did jam to Julia Nunes today after watching your video. So much fun. I love her music. And you're right, she really, I mean, she's very amazing with words.
I am cold, unfeeling, and odd. You should thank God that we are on separate sides of the state. Hope you're okay. Least I gave you something to hate. Yeah, girls got it, man.
And what else? You do have our dad's forehead, but not in a bad way. The way I said that seemed like it was in a bad way, but it wasn't in a bad way. But you do have our father's forehead. But I got a mixture of both of them personality-wise. So did you. I feel like sometimes their personalities, the two things that I got from both of them, almost conflict internally inside of me, if that makes sense. So like the trait I got from mom and the trait I got from dad, while both good traits, are traits that contradict each other, and so I'm just a walking contradiction. And I feel like now that my nails are done, I just want to talk with my hands. There's that. I love Julia Nunes. I'm still trying to be strong with no caffeine. What I am doing, so I mentioned the hot chocolate. So grandma gave me this like super value box of Swiss Miss hot chocolate. So today I went to the store and I purchased a travel coffee mug, and maybe I'll just switch addictions to hot chocolate. The girl who did my nails today, which I think that we were brought together for a reason, she doesn't drink soda. And she hasn't drank soda for like a hot minute. And I was like, oh my gosh, how did you do that? And she was just like, I just did it. And I'm like, if she just did it, why can't I just do it? So I'm going to try, Nike swoosh, just do it. I hope that's not copyright infringement. What else was I going to say? So I got my nails done. That was exciting. I made a new friend, because making a friend as an adult is really hard, because unlike high school or college, unless you work in a really big work environment, you never meet anybody. And I'm a weirdo, I think, because like my two best friends in college, like we just hung out together all the time. Like I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna roll to Walmart, and E. Snyder and S. Beeman would be like, cool, I need to go to Walmart too. And then we would just walk around Walmart. Or we would go watch movies in our sweatpants, or we would just like sit and eat like entire cartons of ice cream together watching Locked Up, which if you've never done that, you need to do that. And then we would go out to the club. My calves were in such good shape. Hashtag dance party. Anyways, so what else happened? Cleaning out the closet / my desk, I found this book, I Am That Girl, which I purchased and then never got to read, and so I'm going to read it after I memorize my lines. But it says, how to speak your truth, discover your purpose, and be hashtag that girl. Totally excited, so I'm totally going to share snippets with you. I'm sure this is totally a tween novel, but it has recommendations from Kristen Bell, Hilary Duff, and Kate Bosworth. So we'll go ahead and start a book club. I am just going to be trying to find a room for all of the things in this room, and I'm going to be folding all of the laundry that I am going to be washing. And, and there is a fashion show with one of the local stores here in town and the all-girls college. Saw that on Facebook, that it was going around the all-girls school versus all-girls college. Hashtag all-girls college. So I'm trying really hard to like support local and get involved. So I'm probably going to go to that if I can find anybody to go to it with me. Because all you have to do is bring a non-perishable item, and then you're in. And I don't know when it is. And otherwise I would totally promote it right here, but that's what I'm doing tomorrow. So if anybody's watching this and they're like, I would love to go to that, Cassie, I'm in town, holler at your girl. I'm sorry that this video is not as entertaining as normal, but my life is crazy, and I love you, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay, love you, bye.